Morning, girls. How we doing? Welcome back to Foodie Beauty. Foodie the beauty of the beauties of the foodies of the reverts. This is another update. Foodie Beauty came back with another black screen update. So I'm not really sure. I might put something in the background, like a video playing or something like that, or I don't know, something just so this. Something if you're a visual type person, you want to sit there and just watch something whilst listening to me. Sure. If not, just take this as a podcast, I guess, and just like tune out because I'm not going to really see anything interesting. It's going to be a black screen probably the whole time. So yeah, it's back. I've heard a few things about it. Apparently she's kind of upset that people were speculating about that thing where she clearly came on clickbaiting her health over and over and over again. And like she's upset that people were like making fun of her. And there's like a community tab post, which looks like it was deleted. I saw it briefly. It was like her complaining about like people monetizing her health struggles, and she was like apologizing to her fan base for how many ads she was putting in the videos. But it's like, well, if they're going to exploit me, I might as well get a piece of the pie, something like that. I guess she's deleted because it wasn't there when I looked, or it's a fake one. I have no idea. But yes, guys, I guess we're just going to go straight into this. There's been a live stream since, and apparently the live stream is just like her sitting there mumbling away quietly again, saying a bunch of disinformation. I might cover that towards the end of the video, put a tweet chapter in, just when I quickly cover what I heard in the live stream, and then I'll go from there.
Hi guys.
Hello. I'm sorry. We're straight in with the lip smacking. I love it.
Unedited.
Podcast
update.
Oh, she sounds so sick, guys. Like, the sickness is like well and truly gone. I've heard this is kind of a bitchy one, but yeah, it's just pretty blatant when the sickness is just kind of gone. There's no like deep sighs or huffs or puffs or anything anymore. It's just like, hey guys, I'm here to address some fuckers.
Still sick.
Are you? Really?
But I'm generally okay. Like,
can you take a drink? Your lips sound dry.
I went to see a doctor.
Did you?
And had more testing done.
Fantastic. How can you go in... Did she go to the doctor in the first one? I don't remember her doing that. I remember she did like a big song and dance by, and guys, if I'm not doing okay, I'll go to a doctor in a few days, something like that. Or, you know, she hasn't been able to leave her bed at all. And I was laughing at it, thinking, wait, so Sally couldn't even called you like an ambulance to get you to the hospital? You're so sick, but you haven't been to the doctor. But she's like, I'll go to the doctor to get more tests done, which implies that there were already tests done. I get. How did they do the test? Did they send a drone or something like that?
You know, urine, blood, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah. I'm so sick, guys. Blah, blah, blah. You sold me, Foodie. Come the fuck up. Like, it's when, like, her anger is too much and she can't even keep up the act.
And basically, you know, the antibiotic I was on was more like just a broad spectrum.
Oh, yeah, she mentioned antibiotics, didn't she, last time? I think she mentioned antibiotics, but she made it sound like Sally just kind of went down the street and, like, picked them up for her because she, like, just had antibiotics without any test. Because they hadn't, yeah, they didn't know what was wrong with her, but they just give her antibiotics. And it's like, why would they just give you antibiotics? Like, guy, hello, doctor, I'm sick. Oh, would you like some antibiotics? I don't think that's how they work. They generally find out if you have, like, an infection or something like that first, and then they will give you some antibiotics. They don't be like, fuck it, why not? Here you go.
Basic one they prescribe. At first, if that doesn't work, they, you know, do more analysis of the blood and urine and stuff.
So that implies that they've already done. See, they will do more analysis of the blood. Implies that there was already analysis done, which implies you've already given bloods. And then in response to whatever they found initially, I guess they searched just one slide, one slide under the microscope, and they're like, I'm not seeing much here. I'm not going to look any further into this. Just give her antibiotics, and hopefully she'll be okay. If she isn't okay in a week, I might look a little bit harder.
And then they put me on different. I'm on different antibiotics.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a cough now.
Black lung. I was like a Zoolander level of fucking cough. Black lung. Merman. Oh, Foodie. Oh, you're fucking incredible. Oh, beautiful. Let's go.
Different medications to...
Oh, many different medications.
For renal...
What?
Function and...
Okay, you're kidding us. What else am I making up here? Like, if someone came up to me and said, what's wrong with you? I'd be able to say, well, this, and this. See, I went to the doctors and I spoke to them about this, and I was feeling pain in this kind of area, so they checked it out and they decided, you should have this, and you should have this, and you should have this. This does this, this does this, this does this. I had never been given a bunch of medication, be like, I don't know, it does like something, you know, for like things. Currently, she's on numerous medications and also antibiotics as well. So, what the fuck did they find in your blood? Like vampirism or something like that? Like leprotism, like leprosy or something like that? Like a super rare disease?
Like a cough medicine.
Clearly. Because you sound like you've got a sore throat from coughing. She sounds fine. She sounds better than I think she has ever sounded before. Like she is just speaking normally. Like every once in a while she goes, like every once in a while she just does that, but it doesn't sound like her throat is sore at all. Guys, remember that video I made where it's like Salah caught texting a real woman or something? Like I can't remember what the fuck it was called, but I did it like in January there, and it was like you hear me in the background. You hear me just like barely able to speak at times because I had like a really bad cough and it had just totally shredded my throat. Now she's got such a bad cough, she's been given like antibiotics and shit like that, and it's just like, oh yeah, she's got a cough and it's just fine. No, it's not affecting her at all, apart from
something to make your like pee alkaline.
Okay. Make your pee green.
Paracetamol and a muscle relaxant because I have.
You're prescribed paracetamol. Do you need a prescription for paracetamol? Jesus. I was prescribed paracetamol. What for? For your obviously painful throat from all that coughing?
This stabbing in my ear.
Uh-huh.
Which is the most annoying thing that I'm
She sounds sick, guys.
Pain in my ear.
Sure, bro.
It's an earache. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. She doesn't sound like sick or sore or anything like that. She just sounds like annoyed. And I'm sorry, just when it just comes in, it's like, I've got a sore ear. It's like, okay. Like, you might have the flu. You might have a tooth infection. You could have, like, for, like, a sore ear, you could literally have, like, fucking anything. You could have got water in it.
Stand earaches as a kid.
So I said water, and I didn't mean camel vomits. I meant camel vomit, because obviously Chantel never goes near water.
I used to get them all the time. And I just remember trying to sleep and my ear just, like, crackling and...
Thanks, Foodie Beauty, for informing me about when you were younger and you got... Imagine you're like, hey guys, I'm so deathly sick. I can't even make a video. And these videos that I do make, they have to be on black screen because I'm just dying here, guys. It's so serious. And in the middle of this, where you have like no energy to even like text your mom, you're just going, by the way, guys, when I was like 7 years old, I was like, oh my God, this sore is aching me.
Anyway. So basically what the doctor said was...
oh, Chantel, I don't actually exist. I haven't been able to use that one in a long time.
Since, I still had infection, I was fighting infection.
Sure, bro.
My immune system was weak.
Does she know how, like, blood tests or anything like that work? Because, like, she made it sound like she went for another blood test, and they said, yes, you're still fighting infection. It's just like, how quickly was that blood test done? Like, while she was sitting in the office, did the doctors take out and like put it into like a science fiction machine, and it popped like warning, infection detected, warning. Like what? Like usually you'd like send it off for like a week or a couple of days or something like that, and you get the blood result days later. This is like uploaded like a day. Is it? Was it a day? I think maybe a day and a half. Maybe heading towards maybe 2 days. So in these like 2 days, she's been able to go and get more bloods taken, even though like when she first updated, she said she might go in a couple more days. So that would be this day. She's been able to go to the doctors again, get more bloods taken again, which have then been sent off, which have then been checked. And she has then been able to get an appointment with the doctor again to go in and apparently speak to them. It's like, wow, you've been able to do a week's worth of shit in a day. Congratulations.
It is weak right now. And...
Wow. Sure,
that lets in, little viruses.
I love you. She literally was holding in a fucking burp there. Did you hear that? She's actually trying to hold in a burp whilst doing this thing. She's burped nearly as many times as she's fucking coughed. And well, I guess she actually 1 for 1. We're 2 minutes in. We've had 1 cough so far. Like, surely your immune system is probably like always trash. Like, she's sick, like, based on her logic, fucking constantly. She's like 500 pounds. She eats literal dog shit. She eats literal salad shit. And she goes out and like pets fucking camels and stray cats constantly. Bro, you are like a walking petri dish.
It's like I probably have like, that's where the earache and the cough, the dry cough comes from.
See that? That was a cough That was a wheezy ass cough. Guy, oh my god. It's like if I was sitting there talking, you go, say, hey guys, how you doing? Oh yeah, I'm still a wee bit sore. Ow! Ooh! You know, after all the issues that happened with me recently, it's very sore. Ah! Ooh! Ow! Sore. You know, right now with me, and then I got a cough. You know, every time I cough, it's like she reminded herself. Oh shit! I said cough. Oh, I'm dying here. Oh my god, that was brilliant. Fantastic, Foodie. You're such an actor.
Which is the sort of breath that you're
Give this woman an Oscar.
Which yeah, it's I'm on like some kind of cough medicine for that.
Are you pretending to be short of breath? She doesn't sound short of breath at all. She's talking like normally. I think she's certainly no more short of breath than she usually is. Like, I imagine she's just lying there naked in seal position, because that's like how I like to think of Chantel, just so you all know. But she's definitely just like lying there naked in seal position, surrounded by KFC or something like that, like stuffing in food. She's not short of breath at all.
So that, and I've just been sleeping.
How unlike you.
Trying to recover.
Sure, bro. Just like, you know, sleeping and like recovering and like stuff and like things. Okay.
And
coughing.
Yes.
Coughing.
I mean, I guess I don't even know why I'm on here updating you guys. You have it all figured out.
Yep.
You know, I just had to turn off comments. It's so overwhelming.
Fantastic. The comments didn't last long at all, because I don't think the video was up for very long before I reacted, and they were already up at that point. Like, how long were the comments up for? Like, why are you reading? I thought she said she didn't read comments. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, that's Amber. I'm getting my big fatties confused. Like, I'm sorry that you can't deal with it, but, like, you've never been able to deal with it. Why would you think, oh, I'll be able to deal with it this time? These people, they're probably going to be, like, really cool and chill and supportive of this. Like, and no one's going to be, like, Fortnite dancing on my grave already.
Overwhelming. It's like... Okay, I have to remind people...
Did we really have a fake laugh there? Sorry, playback.
Overwhelming. It's like...
That sounded like your cough. I wasn't sure if she was going for a cough or for her fake laugh. Oh my! It actually was like a 1-to-1 comparison. Holy shit!
Okay, I have to remind people, you know, nicely, I guess, that you're not doctors.
I guess.
You're not.
How do you know? How do you know?
Even if you are a doctor, you're not a doctor.
Just so you know, everyone out there, none of you are doctors. Doctors don't exist, actually. Foodie Beauty, she actually might not think doctors actually exist. She might think we're all like gaslighting her, because she's probably never seen a doctor in her entire fucking life.
Has me as a patient.
Okay.
So unless you've examined me and taken...
I have examined you in depth. Unless you have examined me. Well, no, I think a lot of doctors could, like, identify what was wrong with you just by looking at you. Mainly because, like, I don't know, a single deep breath and your body is ripping in half.
My blood and everything else. You have no...
Am I a vampire taking your blood?
What I'm suffering from is diddly squat. I have people...
It's literally what you tell people, though. That's the biggest problem. Like, if I came out, guys, and said, you know, for example, oh, yes, guys, I was flying to this specific place, and then during that, something bad happened to me, and it was around this date, and now I have a broken leg and a broken arm, guys. It's really unfortunate for me. And people are like, And then they go and look, and it was like, a plane fucking had a tough landing or something like that. I'd be like, oh, he might have got injured on that. I could be like, what? You guys think you know me? You're all fucking idiots. How dare you speculate about me? Like, literally, I give you, like, every bit of the breadcrumb so you could reach the obvious conclusion in the end. Foodie keeps coming on and doing this weird clickbait shit and then seemingly getting upset when people, like, I don't know, follow the breadcrumbs in any way or speculate.
You know, SOS reaching out to me that it's diabetic keto acid.
I'm sorry, SOS? Like, what the fuck? Do they think you're a ship? Like, you are Titanic? Yes! That's also a Northern Irish joke. Sorry, terrible. Like, I really don't think people are reaching out to you, because that doesn't make sense. Because you're making it sound like people are reaching out to you specifically, but that's not what your comment is, you know? Like, turning off your comments wouldn't stop people, quote unquote, reaching out to you, especially when you apparently accept people like DMs on, like, TikTok and all.
The doses, which it's not.
Are you sure? How do you know? Okay. Which it isn't. Cause, anyway. Good. We're being BTFO'd, bros.
So not Camel related.
How do you know?
Not Camel related.
How do you know?
So, you know.
How do you know?
For people to be commenting, like,
You literally, like, in the first one, she claimed she had no cough or anything like that, and she was feeling really sick and having like a fever and shit like that. But it, definitely wasn't camel related or anything like that. But camels usually just give you MERS, and then she came out into this one, now playing into having MERS and saying, well, it definitely isn't camel related, even though this one she's introducing symptoms that would make it more likely to be MERS. What?
You're stupid. You went near a camel. Blah blah blah. Like the doctor even laughed at
true.
that, and I even brought up the MERS.
No,
Okay.
The MERS. I know she called it MERS last time. Now she calls it MERS. The doctor even laughed at that. Oh shit! That fictional doctor laughed at us, guys. How will I ever recover? And then all the nurses stood up and everybody clapped. She actually fucking Tumblr. Reddit storied us there. Holy shit!
Hey, and you have to remember, in between the one time I got sick, which was coincidental.
Sure.
Because I had just traveled and I had like gotten sick.
Because I'd gotten sick because I had gotten sick. PTFO'd again, bros.
I've been to see camels many, many times.
So?
I've kissed camels. I've hugged.
Yeah, no, there's something definitely wrong with you. Guys, I've literally kissed camels. Checkmates, sir. How the you're always sick. I 100% think, like a second ago, do you remember last time she was talking, she had sores on the inside of her nose? Like, yeah, that's where the camel herpes thing came from. I'm sorry, her thing going like, well, guys, I can't be sick because it's only been twice I've been near camels and ended up sick. But you have to remember the first time and the second time that's it. That's the counter defense. But I've seen camels loads of times. Like, wow. I bet people have pet dogs loads of times before eventually getting bitten by one.
Camels, this and that. So it's not...
And this and that. Oh, how can we recover, guys? We don't stand a chance against our logic.
Camel-related.
How do you know?
It's just basically a nasty, urine infection, UTI.
It was a kidney infection last time. And the last one, it was a fucking kidney infection. No, it's a UTI just.
That, or kidney infection.
Or it's guys, it's a UTI or a kidney infection. I'm glad you've been to the doctor twice for 2 different blood checks, everything like that. And they apparently you're a fucking medical marvel. They have no idea what's wrong with you.
That will not.
Jesus fuck.
That was resistant to the first antibiotics.
I love she even laughed there. Even she couldn't, even when she's recounting this nonsense story about the mythical fucking antibiotics she got for the first time, even though she hadn't seen a doctor yet or spoken to her doctor or anything yet, the mythical fucking antibiotics she got, even recounting that story, she laughed.
So hopefully these ones, it will work.
Which ones? One of the 17 different medications you got?
Well, in a few days.
Oh my god. The fucking
advised
tongue lap.
Go to the hospital again. So
wait, so you're advised to go to the hospital again. I thought you'd gone to your GP. That's how you just made it sound. It made it sound like you'd gone to your GP and gotten blood tests done. Twice, apparently, somehow within this time scale. It keeps increasing. She's actually been 7 times, guys, already. So now it's back to the hospital. Again, what ER says, oh yeah, if you're still feeling sick, come back in a few days? Most people say, but the second you leave here, book a follow-up appointment with your GP or something like that. Or what GP is just like, if you're feeling sick in a couple of days, I don't know, just go to the hospital or something like that. I've never heard a GP do that. I've been to the GP before, and they have been like, you are sick enough, just go straight to hospital. They have done that with me before. I've never had them just go, I don't know, see how you're feeling in a few days, whatever. Just go to the hospital, the ER, something like that, if you're still feeling sick in a couple of days. You used to be like, I'll phone you tomorrow, or I'll phone you in a few days to see how you're doing. Oh, there we go. She died. Are we at 1.25 speed? We are. Why is she talking so slowly?
I know I sound sassy, but I'm 100% being sassy.
Oh my god, so sassy?
Some theory.
I think you're just pissy. It's a difference. I think there's a difference between being like sassy and just being like a dick. It really is just like you could just be like a dickhead, or you could be like sassy. Like you just sound like annoyed. You don't sound like, because when I hear sassy, I think it's a bit fun. There's a bit of fun thrown in there, a bit jovial with your approach to being a dick. you know? But then there's just being a dick, you know? There's just being like a bad person. There's being annoyed about something. You just come across as that, less sassy.
Theories are so stupid that
God. Like
they
what?
pollute my brain even more, and I'm not going to get better if I look at them. So.
And the only thing that can pollute my brain is cheese. I'm sorry, she hasn't named any, like, stupid theories. The stupid theory so far is, well, you went and got thrown up on by a camel, and 2 days later, apparently you're bedbound. Maybe it's to do with the camel. No, guys, that's so stupid. How could you even think that? It's like, okay, what's the other thing? Well, you have super diabetes. Maybe it's something to do with your diabetes. Oh my God, you guys are so stupid for thinking that. It's like, how are either of those stupid? They actually make more sense than a mystery kidney infection.
Oh, I have to turn the comments off. I'm sorry.
Wow. You said that
for
twice
those of
now.
you who wish me well and were worried about me, I appreciate it.
Hey.
A lot of people reached out to me.
Did they? Where?
For everybody, because I'm not well.
So she had to turn off the comments because she can't handle dealing with negative comments. But she's getting lots and lots of private messages which she can handle and she can deal with. And I guess no one has trolled her privately because, like, if you just can't handle the comments, like, whatsoever, wouldn't you just, like, not go near your DMs as well? Oh yeah, it's almost like it's like literally fucking fake.
So I guess just wait for these little updates.
Aye.
I appreciate you being worried, but I just need to rest and not, you know, I've just hardly been on my phone, honestly.
Sure. Comes up. Super annoyed about the theories that are apparently going around about her, even though she can only name like 2, and they're both like entirely fucking reasonable. Is apparently answering all these dozens upon hundreds of people, you know, commenting, reading through all of the comments in her comment section, so much that it upset her so much she had to turn off the comments. Clearly is watching like videos on her. I think people made a joke that this came up whilst FFG was reacting to her last video and like making up theories and laughing at her and stuff like that. So like more than likely she got triggered by FFG like laughing at her and she uploaded this. But no, guys, she's never on her phone. She doesn't care. How often have we heard from her for the past, like, I don't know, 6 years, where it is always like, guys, I literally just don't pay attention to the hate whatsoever. And then the next thing she appears in like a reaction channel's comment section and calls him a cuck or something like that.
I like get all cozy.
You sound cozy.
And just like...
You sound so happy.
You know, little horror stories to fall asleep to. But
sure, bro.
Beyond that...
You probably listen to like your fucking cheese burning on the grill or something like that. You probably listen to like your air fryer going. You probably listen to stuff like that. Like I think that's kind of like soothing for you.
I can't I hate the...
Also, if you sit there just listening to like horror stories and all, I'm honestly surprised you didn't say, I just sit there listening to the audiobook version of the Quran. I bet she mentions that now. She was going to say something about like guys, well, you guys keep saying I didn't read the Quran. What's because I actually listened to the audiobook version of it. It's going to be something like that. But it's like, if you just sit there and you listen to like horror stories and short stories all the time, surely you just be a better storyteller at this point.
The internet and it's poison.
Okay.
And I don't need any more poison.
You're 500 pounds! You're 500 pounds. Yeah, I do. I genuinely do laugh. Your fucking blood is like gravy. Your blood is gravy, and you're talking about the internet is poison.
Be surprised at how bad. Like, it's so true. Like, is it what you watch and you pollute your mind with will definitely have an impact on how you feel physically.
Impact. She's turned fucking British. She must have been watching the Royals or something like that. That's how it's affecting her mind. She's done this cope a lot of times because she's always annoyed because like reaction channels generally just like laugh at her and have like a good time. I don't think there are many reaction channels that are like, you fucking bitch whore, I hope you die. You know, like going like nuts and screaming and shouting about her and actually getting like upset and like angry or anything like that. I don't think there's a lot of people who like really get that way. A lot of people like are over the top and they laugh and they scream and shout and have a good time and the audience has a good time. She always likes to cope, well, you're not actually having a good time. The hate is infecting you and all of you will die because that's what you want. She is like a 15-year-old boy who like plays back an argument in his head. Is like, yeah, and then I beat them all up. Obviously, he's just making up just to make himself feel better. It's like, I bet they went home and got hit by a bus. Just to try and like make themselves feel better because they just can't deal with the reality where they're the fucking loser. So I'm just trying to like, you know, watch serene things and the things I like. Clearly. Serene things like horrors. What? For the time being. And I haven't been really like looking at. Oh my God. Twice in 2 minutes. People were sending me because I know. Oh. Excuse me. I mean, she didn't say, sorry, I've been coughing a lot. Oh, maybe she didn't drop that one on us. It's so weird that it's always like, it's like she's sending like an SOS. Maybe that's why she said SOS earlier. That must be why she said SOS earlier. Because every single time it's like, it's like dot, dot, dash, every single time.
I don't have the energy to like reply to everybody. So
sure,
that's
bro.
why these
you literally just said
updates,
that.
You know? So I think
you seem to have the energy to watch all the reaction channels about you. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you should actually watch something that actually makes you feel good. It just makes it so obvious that she wanted to do this because she wanted to clickbait people. She wanted to act all sick. I assume it's for the clicks and for the views, but the way she's getting on now, I'm assuming she's like annoyed because she probably wanted people to feel sorry for her. Because obviously the Mr. Snowflake thing, I think is coming out later on today. It'll probably be yesterday by the time I've got this uploaded and everything like that. But I think, like I said in the last one, she was aware that Mr. Snowflake was about to release a new video, and suddenly, guys, she's bedbound, she's super sick, everything sucks for her. That's what I think is going on. She wanted sympathy, and she's genuinely annoyed that she's looking at the comment section, and no one supports her. Because even, like, the people who pretend to support her, like her, like, fake beezers, like, they just come on just to be like, yeah, you're actually right, you really do need to look after yourself, we want you to be alive for a long time. No one is sitting there actually, like, feeling sorry for her, petting her ass. They're saying, going, yeah, you need to look after yourself better.
I'm just gonna rest a bit.
Sure, bro.
And
said that 4 times now.
Hopefully be back to making content soon.
Wow.
You know?
Have you ever made content? That's going to be my first argument. Secondly, this is the woman saying like she's like bedbound, she's crippled, she's like so sick she can't even eat, guys. And she sounds fine. She sounds like absolutely fine. She sounds healthier than she ever has before.
I don't know, like, why people think the world ends anytime I'm sick.
When did anyone think that?
I get sick. I'm not in the best of health.
When did anyone people think the world ends? Oh yeah, because you're so important. Like, okay, I guess this does like play into what I just said there, where she just wants people to be like upset and worried about her because like earlier on she kept saying over and over again, all these people reaching out to me, so many people reaching out to me. I haven't been able to respond to all of the people reaching out to me because she's like trying to convince herself that like loads of people are like reaching out to her and loads of people are scared of her. Even last time, remember she said, I must have scared so many people and worried so many people. That stuff. Because she really wants that to be true. And now she has to say, like, people think the world ends when she doesn't upload. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
But like, why jump the gun? You don't know. You don't know, you know? So
what, the apocalypse is coming because you're shit?
Ever mistreat my body again.
Oh,
and
okay,
so far,
sure.
I haven't.
And so far, in the last day, I haven't yet. I just had some more fresh berries. Okay, bro.
So far, I'm doing a lot of weight.
Sure, bro.
I started eating more regular food.
So she's too sick to open her phone to text people. She's too sick to get up and get herself food. She's too sick to move. She's too sick to do anything. She's too sick in the last video to go to the doctor, even though apparently she had already been to the doctor by that point, based on this new storyline. But no, she's still fine enough to be able to get up and go and weigh herself randomly, as if that was in any way important. Imagine you're just like sitting there dying in the corner, just go, Salah, lift me out of bed. I must go and weigh myself. What the fuck?
Now,
so dumb.
But healthy stuff. And,
sure, bro.
Like whole foods.
Like?
Mostly, anyway. But
mostly. All right, Newt, calm down. Do you want to say? Usually if I say, guys, I've been eating, I haven't really been eating a lot because I've been kind of sick. I might say, I had something plain like toast. That's what people would normally say. I had something like, I've never said, guys, I'm just not feeling too well. I had some Whole Foods. What the? Who just probably says Whole Foods? What the fuck does that mean?
My appetite at least is back without the nausea.
I had some grains. I had some grains and some legumes.
And yeah, I
yeah,
to never take my health for granted.
Again,
I realize finally how dangerous diabetes is. Wow. I don't know why I never thought it was so.
Wait, so a second ago, people were stupid for thinking this had anything to do with diabetes, like anything at all to do with diabetes. But now suddenly, this incident right here has taught her how serious diabetes is. So were the theories not stupid then? People thought it had something to do with diabetes. Oh my god, I can't believe these idiots would think it's something to do with my diabetes. However, this has taught me diabetes is very serious. She's so bad at everything.
Dangerous.
So what's diabetes then?
You just always think that you have more time until you don't.
Why would you think you have any time? You're 500 pounds and apparently the most unhealthy person who's ever existed. Why would you think you would be like have long to live at all?
Well, I was a fool, but I will not be ever again. So.
Oh wow, surprising. Big sigh.
Believe what you want. It's no skin off my ass.
You literally made a fucking 12-minute video about people making theories about you. Believe what you want. Yes, skin off my ass. Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh my god, she actually
really like bitchy.
Oh my god, she actually did the fake laugh again and nearly sounded like the cough again. Black lung.
Sassy mood today. So.
Oh, sure. I love every time she tries to like snap at anyone, she has to tell it. First she has a fake laugh, and then right after the fake laugh, both times, she's then had to say, I'm really sassy today, because she is trying to implant in your head how she feels. She is trying to fucking gaslight you, the audience, into believing, oh my god, she's so sassy and over this and laughing at these people, as opposed to a raging bitch.
Yeah.
And then immediately sinks down again.
Rolling my eyes, like I had to turn my.
I'm rolling my eyes. I literally can't turn the camera on to show you, but I'm rolling my eyes right now. Fuck, we might as well just do charades right now.
It's off because I'm just like.
Sure, bro.
The things.
We're back the third time we're back to the comments being turned off. Holy fuck. But she's not bothered at all, guys. God, she's laughing at you because she's so sassy right now. She's so sassy, it doesn't mean anything to her, guys. However, once again, I have to turn on my fucking comments because of you people.
I don't know. And the things I see
my God.
are just so dumb. Like,
wow, again.
By the way, just if you don't.
We're stuck in a fucking time vortex, bro.
Hear it from me. It's probably not true, okay?
Really?
I know you like to believe things.
I think if we hear it from you, it just means it's probably not true. When has Chantel ever been proven right with anything?
I know people like to believe the worst.
Also, people were speculating based on what you said. Like, wasn't that it? People, she came out and said, these are my symptoms, X, Y, Z, and people were like, that sounds like it could be this. So, like, they are believing it based on what you said.
And are waiting for me to die, which makes you a sick individual. But it's not going to happen.
I actually, are you never going to die? Guys, it's Methuselah, never mind. She's going to be fucking fine. She's going to live to the end times, boys. I'm sorry. I disagree with you on, like, one clear point. I actually don't think you're, like, just automatically a bad person if you, like, want like a bad person die or like don't care if a bad person dies or something like that. I really disagree. You're not like a sick person if you hear about like a really bad person go like, oh, bro, I fucking couldn't be arsed if you die or not.
So yeah. Also, I don't have to leave Kuwait. Like, why would I have to leave Kuwait? I've heard a few people say that. Why would I have to leave Kuwait just because of my health? They have some of the best health facilities here. Like,
well, okay. Oh, firstly, I've never heard a single person say she needs to leave Kuwait because of her health. I haven't heard that at all. Well, I guess, no, I have heard people say that they don't accept, like, expats to move there and become residents there if they have, like, bad health problems. So, like, that is an actual, like, black and white thing. That is literally written in the rules of Kuwait. So that is actually something that does exist. But I haven't heard people saying, like, she needs to leave because she's, like, sick and apparently she's now claiming, people are saying Kuwait doesn't have healthcare facilities. No, you claimed that. When you went back to Canada both times, you claimed that. You're the one who claimed that Kuwait's healthcare facilities couldn't deal with you, and you had to go back to Canada to get better healthcare. You're the one who actually claimed that both times you went back. You're the one who said that. Maybe people are saying you can't afford Kuwaiti healthcare, which, yeah, I guess that would probably make a lot more sense. But you're the one acting like that they didn't have the facilities to look after you, and now apparently they're world-leading healthcare again when it's convenient to her.
Like that can, like, I don't. Just some of it doesn't make any sense, so I'm just.
Yeah, it doesn't. Maybe you should just. I don't know. Maybe you should watch back your last videos before you like make new ones.
Not sure when my next update will be. I'm taking a break from the effing internet because.
From the fudging internet. Oh wait, she didn't say fudge either because she would have fucking wanted to eat it. The effing internet. Oh, she's like so pious now suddenly, guys. It's definitely not that she's just worried about monetization.
It's just so stupid.
Yep.
And it really is toxic.
There's like literally like less than 12 hours after this, I think she had made a fucking live stream. And also, wasn't this uploaded? I think I heard someone say this is uploaded like 3 a.m. Kuwait time, which is when FFG was doing her live stream. So like Chantel is literally lying awake at like 3 a.m. raging and like recorded a video to complain at FFG. But we're meant to believe that Sal is sleeping beside her. I didn't hear her snoring. I didn't hear her breathing in the background or anything like that. She isn't like trying to be quiet or anything like that. So clearly Sal's not sleeping in bed bed with her then if this was filmed at 3 a.m.
So toxic. I hate it.
Oh my god. And, again. But she doesn't care, guys, because she's sassy, guys.
Yeah. You're lucky I love you guys, because otherwise I'd probably be long gone.
What?
From this stupid, toxic environment.
Well, no, it's because you'd be bankrupt and immediately and probably starve to death. It would take a while for you to starve to death, but you will get there eventually. You guys are lucky I love you so much. Who does she think likes her? Like, because the vast majority of her audience are hate watchers. Like, everyone knows it. That's not a surprise at all. Like, her beezers, like, who? Like, does she actually think she has, like, people who really like her? Because I've made a point several times that her beezers obviously hate her. They are people who want to watch her eat herself to death. They make fun of her half the time, and she just doesn't catch on. If you see their comments, a lot of times they're, like, very clearly making fun of her, and she just doesn't catch on a lot of the time. Who does she think, like, she's doing this for? You're lucky I love you guys. Are the imaginary people you thought were really worried and thought the world had ended because you didn't upload for 2 days?
But anyway, especially sick, you have to just be positive and stay away from stupid things.
Yeah, that's why you're doing this right now.
So yeah,
I don't know when I'll upload again next, like on live stream 12 hours later. And I did have a look at the live stream, and I was thinking about doing like a little joke at the start where I was like talking about like showed off like my top like ever record for like number of people watching on my streams, and I was gonna be that was actually Chantel's for her grand return, because her grand return she got like 560 people. That was her maximum of viewership, was 560 people watching, and I've had that number before. I was like, wow, that's embarrassing. And she also only got £3 in super chats for the entire 2-hour live stream. She made £1.50 an hour. Actually embarrassing.
Other than that, I'm actually feeling a bit better. So
yeah, imagine.
Already. So inshallah.
So you got upset because your weird like clickbait didn't work. No one cared and everyone laughed at you. So now you're rushing back.
With my medicine and prayer and taking good care of my body.
My prayer. I think she'd catch fire if she actually prayed.
I'll be on the mend very soon, and I'll be able to see you guys again soon.
Wow, it's so weird. She's like doing like her cute girl voice now. But she's like got a cough. Sorry, I meant cough. That. But she's able to do her cute girl voice. She doesn't sound in pain at all. She sounds absolutely fine.
Hopefully, I can do an update next time. On a live stream or something.
Literally 30 seconds ago, she said, I don't know when I'll next come back to YouTube, guys, because it's so toxic. And then her next line is like, I will be back to do an update on a live stream. It's like where there is a non-stop chat that you have to deal with, where you can't turn off the comments section. Amazing. Oh, there you go. That was totes real, guys.
Wait for an update from me, because really...
Why?
I'm the only one who saw a doctor. I'm the only one who knows the truth.
Apparently you've seen 2 doctors. Have we forgotten that already? We've scaled it back. It's back to only being 1 doctor again.
You don't
know, but you don't know the truth. That's the biggest problem. She literally called it a UTI earlier on, and then said, or a kidney infection, something like that. You don't even know the truth based on your own fake story.
Nobody else knows anything. Like, even if you were diabetic and you had this and these symptoms, that's nice, but it doesn't mean...
And kiss the same camel.
That's what happened to me, okay? So
yeah, it's called speculation, dumb shit.
You don't have to freak out. I'm okay.
Who's freaking out? You know how to freak out? No one needs to panic, guys. I will be back. Don't worry, guys. I will come back to YouTube some point soon. Don't worry, guys. I know you're all panicking. God, slow the fucking ego down.
I'm not dying.
She sounds not... well, you are. Like, you unironically are dying. Like, I don't know how else I can sugarcoat that. You legitimately are actually dying. The end. There isn't an if butter about it. I'm not even talking in the general sense of, well, we're all dying, Everyone dies one day. I'm not even arguing that. I'm saying, like, Foodie Beauty, you specifically are dying. Full stop.
I'm not getting kicked out of Kuwait.
Well, you might.
What's another stupid thing? Just whatever you hear.
Like, it's so weird that most people I've seen talking about her getting kicked out of Kuwait generally are sitting talking about, like, there's something where, like, you have to have, like, an actual working visa because people are exploiting the system. And obviously people are going to report her for it. So they have, like, a deadline or something like that where they have to, like, apply for actual, like, working status in the country or it's something like that. I can't remember what it is exactly. And most people are talking about that. Very weirdly, she didn't mention that at all. She only mentioned people talking about her having to leave because apparently she thinks people say Kuwait doesn't have healthcare or something. I don't fucking know.
Or stupid. If it makes you go, then just it's dumb and don't listen, okay?
I'm sorry. I think I actually have made that sound at least 17 times listening to your fucking update. So I guess she's right.
All right.
I'm being sassy, by the way. I mean, she didn't just quickly shout that at the end of the video, just to make sure we're all aware that she's so above this and she's winning in life. Hashtag beating us, boys. General trash. Okay, guys, and that is it. I was going to do a wee bit where I covered the end of the live stream and kind of just talked about the live stream, but it's really not overly interesting. Go watch like FG or Sass or someone else who covered like the full live stream, especially because there's been now since another one where she has come back. So yeah, watch those 2 live streams, guys, or watch someone covering them at the very least. That is going to be it, guys. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.